Tygee here. Yesterday, you decided to give your players to LSU. A lot of people thought you were going to wait it out at least throughout the summer before you take some visits and stuff like that. But why yesterday, Tygee?
Why I did it yesterday, I just felt it in my gut, just felt like this is the time, why wait, if I feel like this is where I want to be at and this is where I want to call home, why not commit to LSU? So I was ready, talked to my family, talked to the coaches, it was a good move for everybody, great energy, and Coach Ogeron and Coach Mickey was ready for me, so I pulled the trigger.
Your teammate Aaron Anderson, he committed a couple months ago. Just talk about having two Cougars in that same 2022 class heading to Baton Rouge and how special that is for not only you and Aaron, but for the program.
Having Aaron there, that's like a plus, that's like the cherry on top. Just having my brother there, my roommate, like having somebody that's really family to go through that journey with you in college, that's a blessing to have him there.
This past season, a lot of people that evaluated you feel like you didn't have the season they thought you was going to have. And so for Coach Ogeron and a prestigious school like LSU to still take your commitment, knowing that you didn't play up to your potential this past season, what does that say for you and how you trust that program? And what does that say about Coach Ogeron, having that faith in you to still be able to come up there and get it done?
Coming off a season like this one, everyone says I didn't play up to my full potential. That was big on just talking to Coach Ogeron, and he never changed his energy towards me. He was still with me. I think he even messed with me even harder, just seeing like he want the best for me. He just don't want win national championship. Yes, that's a part of it, but he just want the best for Tygee. And once he said it was committable and he still was like loving and caring for me and still making sure I was straight, you got to pull the trigger on something like that. That was major, just seeing how he still embraced me as a player, as a young man, that really made me feel like that was home.
With LSU changing defensive coordinators, changing position coaches, how much did that play into your decision when you decided to commit?
That was definitely a part of it, just having the new DC, having a new defensive scheme, new energy in the defense. Just hearing from, former Edna Karr player Andre Anthony and how he just loved the new coaching staff, how the 4-3 defense was just ready for the D-line to be dogs. That was a big part. And just hearing all the, young guys like Mason Smith, hearing his energy towards the coaches, that was major. Just hearing how he loved the coaches. And the defense is now D-line first, D-line E first. So that was a big, that was a big, thing going into this.
Signing day is about 6-7 months away, Tygee. So you still got some time for some schools to kind of sway your mind and kind of change it up. I don't know if you have any visits planned for the summer, when the dead period ends, but you got some big time prestigious offers out there. How solid are you to LSU? And and do you plan on taking any visits this coming summer?
First of all, I'm 110% committed to LSU. That's home. The Valley will be home. With the visits, I can't see it right now. We're still getting that together, schedules and all the camps right now. Just right now, I'm just getting my body ready for spring right now. Just focusing on Edna Karr with my feet at, just getting everybody around me better and making sure my last season the best season ever.
How does it feel to, be able to commit to a school like LSU when they're not known for taking, kids of your height?
I mean, if they offer me, I gotta show them what I'm capable of doing. As this 5'8" receiver, but a lot of people don't get this opportunity, so I got the opportunity. I'm taking it and I'm gonna run with it.
On yesterday, you got a big prestigious offer from the University of Alabama. I mean, a lot of kids in the country don't get that offer. Talk about what it means to you to get that offer from Alabama, and do they have an opportunity to sway your decision before signing day?
I appreciate the offer from Alabama, even though I'm still committed to LSU. Who knows what it'll be like in the future? It's still early.
Talk to me about your mindset, especially coming from a school like Edna Karr. What goes into going to a school like LSU and being successful?
At LSU, it's a program. It's a good program, academic-wise and football-wise. A lot of people don't get the offer from them. They never give up. They don't want football, but as me and Tygee going into LSU, we know from Edna Karr that ain't no quitting, you always gonna grind, you're gonna always have a coach on you. tight. They gonna always be on you. Just know, it's a brotherhood at LSU. It's family. It's togetherness up there. And I know, like, on offense side of the ball, it's a spread offense. Coming from Edna Karr, it was a spread offense. For me being a slot guy and an outside guy, I work on um like the routes. As me being 5'8", I gotta work on speed. A lot of things from a 5'8" guy going against 6 foot guys, 6'1", 6'2" guys. I gotta know what to do. Like, it gotta be quick. I can't think, second guess myself. Like, I gotta know what to do right then and there.
Going into a major, Division I school like LSU, you gotta have confidence to just be the best. It's competing every day. Your spot is never secured. So just going into that, you gotta have a dog mentality. I believe in myself. I believe in my work ethic. So to be the best person every day, I believe in myself. So when you go into that, you gotta have the ultimate confidence. And just coming from a place like Edna Karr, just having ultimate competition all the time, that builds you up to be in the position I'm at, to go to LSU, and compete every day. So it's just all about believing in yourself and trusting God.
This past season, you guys didn't get it done. Y'all was on a quest to win 5 in a row, but Karen Crow stopped it. And a lot of people feel like y'all underachieved. Even though y'all been to 9 state championships out of the last 10 years, people still feel like this was a failure this past season. Tygee, what do you have to do, and especially that senior class has to do, to get it done to make sure y'all in this season, your senior year, off the right way?
I think a big emphasis on this year is finish. We got to the last game where everybody want to be the state championship, the standard of Edna Karr. Just finishing, not being able to pull it out. That's a big emphasis on this year, being able to finish that last rep in the weight room. If it's 5 reps, go past it, go 6, just always finishing through the line. That's a big emphasis on this year.